Hello, I am Naturally Melee and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss, or we're going to go through the steps that I use when I trim my hair. Remember to subscribe, like, and share so that you know whenever I post. Okay, so I don't have training in this. A little background story is I went natural in September of 2016 was the last time I had a relaxer or a retouch, and I just decided I wasn't going back. And I wasn't going to use a hairdresser or a stylist or whatever they're known as now. I just call them stylists. But I just chose not to go back to them anymore because I had a bout of alopecia. And alopecia doesn't just work on your hair, it works on your eyebrows or wherever else. I was just fortunate that it didn't take out my eyelashes. But alopecia doesn't just focus on the scalp, just so you know that. So I decided to go natural, and I really had no clue what I was doing. And I didn't want to do a big chop. I probably should have done a big chop because I think they end up with a much nicer curl. But I chose not to do a big chop, and I could be completely 100% wrong because I don't know a lot. I'm just an amateur. But I did learn a few things, and one of them is that you have to trim your hair. If you're not going to do a big chop, you're going to have to be responsible for trimming it. And my hair was just breaking off and just flaky, and it was just flyaways and it was so hard to detangle. I couldn't detangle it. I would just pull it apart and retwist it again. It was awful. So something inside of me was like, it might just be time for a trim because you haven't had one in a long time. So I can't remember which month, and I can't remember how long after I started to go natural, but I do remember the first time I trimmed my hair. I was so nervous. I was so worried about taking off too much. But I got through it. I did it. My tangles went away. They almost just melted away once I trimmed my hair. And the next time when I washed my hair, it was like I had no tangles. And it's because I trimmed it. And I got a lot of the old perm off. So that's what was tangling, is that old perm. Okay? So today I'm just going to go through it with you. And I'm not going to talk a lot because the more I talk, the longer the video is. So, and if you guys see me doing something wrong, just let me know in the comments and I will improve the next time. But it's going to be very short. It's going to be easy. And if there's any new naturals out there not exactly knowing what to do or where to begin, this could be a beginning for you. And hopefully you'll learn something today. Okay. Going to need a wide tooth comb. Gonna use my Denman brush. Going to use a rat tail comb. This is by Evolve. And this is my brand new pair of shears that I just got through Amazon. And I love them. I can't wait to use them today. But it's important that you have a pair of shears, not scissors, not for the rest of the house, not for cutting paper, not anything, that you use because they have a different sharpness here. And you don't want your hair to be jagged and to be cut unevenly. So I bought these. I'll put the link down below so that you can see it. This is one of the big things that I use, and I call it my Moisture Balm. And I will put the recipe down below what it is. It is simply aloe vera. I don't know if you can see that aloe vera in there. It's a piece of aloe vera. I use Jamaican black castor oil, and it can be any form of black castor oil, or it could just be regular castor oil. 10 to 15 drops of rosemary. About 5 drops of tea tree oil. What goes in my moisture balm. Now, sometimes my moisture balm is a little different, but on those days when I'm using something different, I'll let you know. Okay, so I'll just stop talking and begin. So one of the first things that I do is I twist my hair. And the reason I twist my hair is because I feel like it is so much easier to control when I'm trying to trim it, okay? So what I do is I'll take my scissors. On the end of every twist, there's a tiny bit of hair that is unruly and will not conform, and that little piece just comes off. Now, I pull all of my hair up in the front, I pull my hair up in the back. So I'm only working with those specific twists. So at the end, you see those little straggly pieces on the end of your twist? That comes off. Twist number 3, that tiny little bit, it gets straggly and it starts to rub against my face, and I can kind of tell when it's time for a trim. So even before I untwist it, I take that off, okay? And then I start with the untwisting. Okay, and once I get it untwisted, is my time to then detangle. Detangle each twist. Now, I don't like to trim my hair dry, so that's the reason for the moisture bomb. All the way down. And this is what I do. Try to keep it in between those two fingers. And I snip that off. Now remember, I'm not doing an inch or two. I don't have that much hair to give. So I just do a tiny bit. I make a mess, and it's okay, because I'm trimming my hair. Now, this little piece that isn't as long as the rest gets a trim as well. Now, that piece is done. I can remember being in Sally's and I just didn't know what to do, where to turn, and the girl asked me what I was looking for, and I said to her, you know, I just can't detangle my hair. And she said, have you tried a Denman brush? And I said, no, I haven't. And that's the first day I bought my Denman brush, and I've used it ever since. So it really isn't a detangling brush. It really is a brush for styling, but I use it as I choose. Okay. So now It is completely detangled, and I am going to use African Pride Miracle Moisture Aloe and Coconut Water Pre-shampoo. I'm sure you've heard a lot about it. Jeanette J Beauty raves about it. She's one of the reasons I've tried it. And I love it. It's fantastic slip. Just a little goes a long way. Now, as I said, I'm not a stylist. One thing that is good about my hair is that it's natural, so it doesn't have to be perfectly straight and cut and even. It does not have to be, in my opinion. I don't wear my hair out often. I wear my hair in twists, plaits, or cornrows for the most part, and I don't wear wigs or weaves. So I'm very busy at work. When I go to work, I don't have time to deal with hair that's out, so I normally pull it back. Once I get them all done in that section, I will give it another slight trim. That pre-poo is so lovely. So lovely. I am going to now moisture bomb it just a little bit and twist this section. I got a lot to give, and I got a lot to give, and I got a lot to give, and I got a lot to give. I be up down the dust, broken off elephant tusk to show you I'm tough. Finish it off with this sensitive touch. Metal my hand, but the silk on the glove. I be done showed you up, you bust, I bust, you clutch, I'm doubling up. This is my city, I'm running them up. Stay in your case and we don't give a fuck. Cloud gon' rain on me. Water clear up the picture. I for sure won't fall. I'm just showing off. I feel so alone. I need her to call. Feel the way I know. Like I'm using her. God, just give me a reason. Show me why I'm still breathing. You could keep it still, for real. I just want the real, cause I got a lot to give, and I got a lot to give, cause I got a lot to give, and I got a lot to give. Won't you get away from me? Drain my energy, got nothing to say to me. I got a life to live, think you know way of it. Please don't give me pissed, you
side of their mouth and I fade them. Don't entertain them, forget where I came from. Never the water is better, the pussy is wetter. Take off the day, I'm ahead of my schedule. Disrespect me, then they high like a 10. A to the B, I be planning the same old game. I embrace the change, I done switch my chains. I upgrade the range, I don't need these jewels. I drop them to you, I don't see these fools. I turn them to food. Sustain myself with you. Your energy useful. I turn back to good when it rains and pours. Thanks, man. No thanks, though. Won't you get away from me? Draining energy, got nothing to say to me. I got a life to live, and you in the way of it. Please don't give me pity. You can't feel the pain of me. All that hate you feel. Cause I got a lot to give. And I got a lot to give. And I got a lot to give. And I got a lot to give. I be up down the dust with broken off elephant tusk to show you I'm tough. Finish it off with this sensitive touch. Metal my hand, but the silk on the glove. I be done showed you up, you bust, I bust, you clutch, I'm doubling up. This is my city, I'm running them up. Stating your case and we don't give a fuck. Cloud gon' rain on me. Water clear up the picture. I for sure won't fall. I'm just showing off. I feel so alone. I need her to call. Feel the way I know, like I'm using her. God, just give me a reason. Show me why I'm still breathing. You could keep it still, for real. I just want the real. Cause I got a lot to give. And I got a lot to give. Cause I got a lot to give. And I got a lot to give. Oh, won't you get away from me? Drain my energy, got nothing to say to me. I got a life to live, think you in the way of it. Please don't give me pity, you can't feel the pain of me. All that hate you give. Can't don't. Talk out the side of their mouth and I fade them. Don't entertain them, forget where I came from. Never the water is better, the pussy is wetter. Take off the day, I'm ahead of my schedule. Disrespect me, then they high like a 10. A to the B, I be planning the same old game. I embrace the change, I done switch my chains. I upgrade the range, I don't need these jewels. I drop them to you, I don't see these fools. I turn them to food. Sustain myself with you. Your energy useful. I turn back to good when it rains and pours. Thanks, man. No thanks, though. Won't you get away from me? Draining energy, got nothing to say to me. I got a life to live, and you in the way of it. Please don't give me pity, you can't feel the pain of me. All that hate you feel. Cause I got a lot to give. And I got a lot to give. And I got a lot to give. And I got a lot to give. I be up down the dust with broken off elephant tusk to show you I'm tough. Finish it off with with this sensitive touch. Metal my hand, but the silk on the glove. I be there, showed you up, you bust, I bust, you clutch, I'm doubling up. This is my city, I'm running them up. Stating your case and we don't give a fuck. Cloud gon' rain on me. Water clear up the picture. I for sure won't fall. I'm just showing off. I feel so alone. I need her to
So that is it. That is it. In a nutshell, that is how I trim my hair. And I don't have any specific time frame in trimming it. And it's a while. It's 4 or 5 months, I feel, has been the last time I trimmed it. I trim it based upon how it feels. When the ends get very straggly, when they start to touch my face, I can feel it. So that's when I choose to trim. I'm going to show you how much hair I trimmed. Very, very tiny pieces because I'm not trying to take off an inch. I don't have an inch to give, as I stated before. So I'm just going to clean up a bit and show you how much hair I trimmed and then how much shedded as well. That's it. So stay tuned to see what I choose to shampoo my hair with. I might have another review coming up and how I style my hair. I'll talk to you soon. I don't see these fools, I turn them to